Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and persons in between. My name is Tim Snowborn, and today I'd like to begin a discussion about our values as a society. What are our values? What do liberals tend to value? What do conservatives tend to value? And where do they overlap? Welcome to another episode of Serious Issues. So before I begin today, I'd like to start by celebrating 10 subscribers. Yay! Yep, double digits. I'm in the big time now. PewDiePie, here I come. Only took me 2 months. So as I said from the beginning, one of the things I want to do in this channel is to examine the values and philosophies that make us so passionate about political causes. If you are against abortion, what is it? What value is it that causes you to be so passionate about that? If you are pro-gun control, what is the value or philosophy behind that belief that makes you think we really need it? I found a TED Talk by a guy named Jonathan Haidt, that's H-A-I-D-T, not H-A-T-E, in which him and his research team boiled all of morality down to 5 basic principles. They listed harm versus care, fairness and reciprocity, in-group loyalty, authority and respect, and purity and sanctity. For conservative values, I found personal responsibility, respect for authority, that was one of the ones that Haidt listed, preservation of culture, loyalty and patriotism, that goes along with in-group loyalty, nationalism, small government, and free enterprise. For liberal values, I found diversity, equality, compassion, nuance, empathy, environmental stewardship. Now I'm going to go into more detail about each of these values in later videos. I intend this to be a series where I go into depth about different pairs, I guess. Let me know below if you think that anything should be added or amended or taken out of these lists. So what I want is to figure out, where did these values overlap? How can we explain conservative values in terms of liberal values and liberal values in terms of conservative values? I like to think that we all have the same values. It's a matter of which ones we prioritize. Liberals and conservatives tend to prioritize one value over another. For example, liberals tend to prioritize diversity over in-group loyalty. One thing that I feel I should point out, if it's not already obvious, I am a liberal. I make no attempt to disguise that. I'm going to be trying to talk about conservative values and explain conservative values in terms of liberal values and liberal values in terms of conservative values. But my point of view is obviously biased, as is yours, no doubt. So if I make any errors, I'm trying to understand the conservative point of view and speak for it to the degree that I can. But if I make any errors, please forgive me and correct me in the comment section without too much swearing and libtards. I am doing my best. Your best? Losers always whine about their best. We will get started talking about these values in a later video. For now, I just wanted to introduce the topic and give you a list of the values that we're going to be discussing. Before I go, an announcement as to the format and scheduling of this show. I've decided that what I'm going to try to do is, the first week of the month, I'm going to try to talk about more politically oriented topics. The second week, I'm going to do philosophy or technology. I haven't decided which one I want to go first. So, first week, politics. Second week of the month, technology. Third week, philosophy, or vice versa. And then fourth week, I'll do a not so serious issues episode. And I'm also thinking of starting to post the videos on Friday morning. I found a video that suggested that early in the week is kind of a bad time to be releasing videos. It's better to release them later in the week, closer to the weekend. So I'm thinking of starting doing that. Although I might not put either of these plans in action until after I come back from Minnesota. I'm leaving Seattle and going back to Minnesota the last week in June to celebrate my little niece's birthday and see friends and family. I may start the new schedule, 1 week, first week politics, second week philosophy, third week that whole thing. I might not start that or the Friday schedule until after I come back from that trip and get into the swing of my new summer job. My new summer job, by the way, I'm going to be raising money for the ACLU all summer. So let me know in the comments section about what you think of my list of values. Again, do you think that I left anything out? Do you think I should put anything in? Do you agree with the list overall? What do you think liberal values are? What do you think conservative values are? Where do you think they overlap? That's probably the main thing that I'm interested in. If you're going to talk in the comments section about the values of the other side of the fence, please try to be nice. If you're a liberal, please don't insist below that conservatives only value guns, money, and Bibles. If you're a conservative, don't insist that liberals only value hating Jesus and dead babies. If you're a liberal, hit subscribe. If you're a conservative, hit share. If you're a libertarian, hit subscribe and share. If you are apolitical, why are you watching my channel? Not that you aren't welcome, just wondering. If you're apolitical, tell me in the comments section why you're even watching the channel. If you're a socialist, hit like. If you're a fascist, hit dislike. Thanks very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time on another episode of Serious Issues.